What's up, Go Gang? So, for those of you with Capricorn rising, you're hosting this full moon in Aquarius in your second house of earned income, resources, possessions, what you own, your values, your self-worth, your self-esteem, your, how you go after your desires. This is your second 8th house axis. And I mean, yeah, the blandest interpretation of this axis is it's the money axis, but it's kind of a heavy hitting axis. It's it also rules over intimacy, pleasure, merging with others, things and people that we, really, really desire. Deep intimate merging, the 8th house, because this is Leo. Second house is Aquarius for a Cap rising. Let me adjust this. All right. So yeah, getting really serious about your earned income, your money, getting that bread. So you're hosting this full moon there. It's conjunct Saturn, and the sun will oppose an opposition to Saturn as well. So prepare for that perfection. It's everybody's got to keep their confidence up under these masks. Stay high vibing, stay confident, believe in yourself, and don't let any sort of blockages discourage you. Capricorn, you've been hosting the awkward Mars Saturn square between your 5th house and your 2nd house. So, some of you have been dealing with situations with like lovers, kids, your dating life, flirtations and things like that have been kind of maybe dampening your spirit, or, don't let it get you down. Don't let it impact your self-worth, anything like that, So there may have been blockages. You may have been dealing with some blockages in this area. It'll start to ease up a little bit next week when Mars and Saturn quit with their awkward square configuration. The Venus and Pluto opposition perfected this week. So that was intense for a lot of people. Some people made some do or die decisions under the perfection of that configuration. And I mean, Pluto is in your 1st house. So as frustrated as you may get, Goat Gang, do remember that Pluto is rolling through your sign. And those of you with Goat Gang rising, it's rolling through your 1st house. So understand that some of you, whether you realize it or not, you could even be coming across as like intimidating, whether you realize it or not, to others. You're packing like more power than you realize. So be mindful of that. And others of you, Pluto rolling through your 1st house can also attract a lot of really intense situations or people towards you. So yeah, Pluto, that's been fun. So let's get into the cards. Let's tune into the Goat Gang frequency. Boop, 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 boop. Saturnian transmissions. Let's see what they have to say for Goat Gang. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What do y'all most need to hear? Your highest good this week. Goat to the gang, to the goat, to the gang. So yeah, this full moon culminates in your 2nd house. It's happening in your right smack dab on your 2nd 8th house axis. A lot of you are actually feeling really good about the trajectory you've been on as far as your money, your earned income goes. You're seeing slow, steady growth based on determination. But this can also be a crunch point as well. And, there's definitely a need to stay disciplined, stay focused, and stay determined, and just stay on your path, minimizing distractions and making sure that you're just staying on your grind and not letting things that are people and situations that are out of your control, like take you off of your mission. Some of you could be feeling pretty intensely as well about certain situations or people, whether that be like merging intimately with others, or, just something or someone you could feel very strongly about with the 8th house, of Leo activated, especially as the sun perfects its opposition to Saturn. Like, Friday and Saturday. So hang in there, Go Gang. Keep on keeping on. Keep on just showing up and doing the damn thing. This is the first week on my channel that I've had to really, really watch like my language, because YouTube is apparently like going around at random and punishing tarot readers for language, demonetizing videos, and it's like a goal of mine to like eventually unlock AdSense and get some like ad revenue going on my channel so that it can succeed and continue to grow. So I have to get super serial about that. So that's been weird. I think I've been doing pretty good so far. All right, Go Gang. Let's get into the cards. Let's see what they have to say for you. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What does Go Gang need to hear? Message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Excuse me. I already gave you guys boops, right? I gave you guys boops. It's been a long day. All right, what do we got for you, Go Gang? Oh, big disappointments, big letdowns, waste of time, and bottom of the deck, moving on, making peace with it. So some of y'all have made peace with like worst case scenarios or actual, big letdowns. Like maybe you had high ideals around a situation and maybe you're like concluding, on second thought, this is a waste of my time. My time is valuable. You got Saturn rolling through your second house. Like you're not about having your time, your energy wasted. What's under this? We got 4 of Cups reversed. So there may have been like a missed opportunity or an opportunity you didn't want to miss or don't want to miss. King of Pentacles reversed under that. So you could be dealing with other earth signs, Taurus or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or you're dealing with some instability, either financially or in your material life or health-wise. There's something going on. I don't know. This is going to be different for all of you, but you could simply be dealing with someone that's very self-absorbed. So, they're not giving anything to a situation here. And we got that Star. So you could be admiring someone from afar. Something about this could feel kind of unreachable for some of you. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But there could be, this could also just revolve around your larger overall hopes and visions of the future here. Your goals, your dreams, keeping your morale high, no matter what. Even if you're privately perching on your furniture and ripping out your hair. I don't know. Under that, we have a lack of communication. Okay, so there's someone here maybe you're not talking to. Yeah, you feel out in the cold with someone here, Go Gang. Struggle bus. Your challenge, just your grind, just staying on your grind, just like I was saying. So yeah, this full moon is in your second house. You should just keep on keeping on, Go Gang. Just keep on showing up. Driving this whole situation, giving up on something or someone, or utter exhaustion, burnout. Maybe you feel just like giving up on something. Recent past, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting to hear from someone, or waiting for something to happen here. Grounding you with the 4 of Wands. So this could have revolved around maybe getting together with somebody, having them over at your house, celebrating a family gathering, something here. You were waiting, and maybe that's been determined to be like, it feels like you're waiting in vain. In your near future, yeah, we got some fickle energy here. So some of you are trying to distract yourself, I'm hearing, like with like a lot of work here. Keep yourself super busy, super distracted. Others of you are dealing with a situation or a person that is flaky and unreliable, and you can't depend on them. In your approach, we have the 8 of Swords. Okay, that's not good. In your environment, we have the Knight of Swords. In your hopes and fears, oh, the Ace of Cups, outcome, King of Wands reverse. Okay. So I don't know why we have this fire daddy energy and the outcome who's like standing on principle or just turning their nose up to something or someone. This could be you. You know, maybe you're just like, nope, this is, maybe you're disappointed in someone or something. Maybe you feel like someone didn't meet your expectations. I don't know. But that's the problem with expectations, right? Having them at all, ever. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles as your challenge. Seems like your challenge is to just keep on keeping on, keep on your grind. Do your job, do your work, just throw yourself into your business, get that bread. In spite of this struggle bus or this feeling out in the cold that you may be experiencing here. What's this Eight of Pentacles? You feel karmically blocked in a situation. Wheel of Fortune rebirth. And the King of Swords reverse. Yeah, there's a lack of communication straight up going on between you and someone, and your challenge is to just throw yourself into your grind. Go gang, just do you. Move on, take control of what you have control over. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles at the heartbeat of the reading. Some of you literally just feel set in a ghost container and you don't know what to do. Snowed out, ghosted, fed like dry Captain Crunch. Same story as I think last week. It was kind of, last week was a rough reading for Goat Gang, kind of, and I mean, I know that it wasn't for all of you, but some of you, like, that was a rough reading. For those of you that last week's Goat Gang reading resonated with, I was like, damn. All right, let's clarify this struggle bus. Why is this here? The Chariot. You could be dealing with someone at a distance from you, for some of you. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. You feel out in the cold with a Cancer, very literally. It's not going to be for all of you, but there's a need here. Wow, or a Sagittarius. So we have Temperance reverse and we have Chariot. So we have Sagittarius represented here and Cancer energy as well. So some of you are losing patience with this situation that has got you feeling out in the cold, left out, snowed out, and your challenge is to literally pour all of this energy into just being hella legit, like too legit to quit. Go gang, just pour yourself into your grind. That's your challenge. Let's clarify the recent past. This was a whole bunch of waiting. The Emperor. Okay, so some of you were keeping yourself real busy. You could have been waiting for someone with Aries somewhere in their big three, or you could have Aries in your big three somewhere, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But this is like someone real stoic, kind of a brick wall. Sorry, go game. Get these cards. My bluffs. All right. Let's clarify this Four of Wands. So someone was a real brick wall, or you were just trying to maintain control of your empire here in the recent past. I want to clarify the recent past one more time. Yeah, Two of Wands reverse. So maybe you didn't plan for something, or you got caught off guard by something here in the recent past. What is this? A lot of Wands and Aries energy. What is this? The Three of Swords reverse. Okay. Maybe something was mildly triggering involving matters at a distance or just all of the waiting. Three of Swords reverse. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. Or Four of Wands. The crowning position. King of Cups. Oh, go gang. So you could be literally in your feels about someone here. You got a lot of love for someone. It's possible. So we are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have air on the board here as well. A lot of signs represented. Fire Daddy is here. We got Temperance on the board. So we got Sagittarius, we got Cancer. So some of you, you're just like in love, or you got a lot of love for someone, but you're like, at the same time, you're like, I give up. It's this vibe of like surrender. Maybe because you feel like someone is really self-interested, I don't know, or just really distracted or unreliable. Like you just feel like They're fickle. You can't depend on them. Let me clarify the 7 of Wands reverse. Some of you want to let down your guard, or you're debating on that. I don't know. What is this? 10 of Pentacles. Some of you just give up on a situation and you're just focusing on your ride or dies, your family, who you can count on, people you can count on, and your long-term security as well. And that's your challenge. Just keep on chipping away at your long-term goals, your long-term vision, your grind, you know. Just be too legit to quit and don't let anything demoralize you. Let's clarify this. Yeah, you, oh, 8 of Wands. You're wanting to hear from someone or get something on the bag, get something off the ground like yesterday. Let's clarify the 8 of Wands. The Moon. Some of you are keeping a lot to yourself right now, and you're wondering whether you should let down your guard and communicate with someone or extend yourself to someone, like reach out, or just play it safe and give up completely. Let's clarify this Page of Pentacles reverse in the near future. This is just a really distracted energy that's kind of just, it's just flaky. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Some of you are procrastinating or trying to put something off, or you're dealing with someone that is. Playing it safe. It looks like that's the route that you choose. If you've been confused about what to do in the near future, it looks like you're just playing it safe. Yeah, Magician reverse. You're keeping a lot to yourself here. What is the 8 of Swords as your approach? Let's clarify this. Clarify Goat Gang's approach, please. You're really fearful, kind of guarded here. Scared, Bob. You're scared to get hurt. Some of you are in a self-imposed mental prison of some kind, or you're just really stuck in your head. And you've got walls up. You're too scared to get hurt. It's funny because I'm looking at Scared Bob right now, and he's like looking at the moon and giving it side eye. It's like the mystery of a situation, or like maybe shady people or shady situations have got you just feeling like, I don't want to deal with this. Let me clarify this 9 of Swords in your environment. This is either someone who's like running away, or they're just here, there, everywhere. They're like zooming around, or they're just really impulsive, or they have a lot to say. What is this? 9 of Swords. The Devil. Okay, whoa. So, wow, this keeps coming out in your reads. Some of you are literally dealing with another Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Either this person is scared, or they're afraid, or you're just let me clarify the Devil. What is this? Oh, the Page of Cups, the Tiny Cup. Let's get one more. And the 2 of Swords. Okay, that's hilarious. It's possible someone you're dealing with is going through like a similar thing where they want to communicate, but they're too afraid, or they're dealing with fears of reaching out, and maybe they're a little bit intimidated, or they have a lot of inhibitions, and they're repressing a lot, and they're debating on whether to reach out or not. They're stalemating, they're procrastinating, maybe out of fear. I just saw the 7 of Swords. So let me clarify this. Let's get another clarifier. So whoever this is in your environment, they're very sensitive. They're very sensitive to nuance, vibration, what is said, what isn't said. It's like they're jumpy or something. What is this? Whoa, the Lovers. Damn. Okay. So someone here either has a choice or a strong attraction. They could feel very attracted and tormented at the same time. This has kind of been a theme. I think it was a theme in the Britney reads when I did the Britney Spears weighs in on your situation reads. I believe Goat Gang's read had something like going on where it was like there was attraction and fear, like simultaneously, if I remember right. And that's what I'm seeing here in the same read. Torment, anxiety, fear, sleepless nights, but strong attraction. Let's clarify the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. What's the Lovers? Someone here has cold feet. They just lack courage. They're cowardly. We got courage, the cowardly dog vibes going on here. They've got the real cold feet. Very, very scared. Scared. Let's clarify your approach. The Page of Wands, you're both okay. So you and someone are both very scared to reach out to each other. You want to very badly, but you're too scared to get hurt again. You feel like if you extend yourself, it's just going to result in feeling blocked, ignored, or I don't know. What is this? Yeah, Ten of Swords. You're definitely it's like you don't want something, you don't want to just be, you just don't want a Ten of Swords. You just don't want to be like out in the streets, they call it murder. You just want to avoid that feeling, you know? You got the Ace of Cups in your hopes and fears, so you could feel really sensitive to a situation here. You could have a lot of love for someone. You could be hoping that it's mutual or hoping for a new beginning in love for some of you with the Ace of Cups in your hopes and fears. Wow. What is this? You're trying to make peace. Some of you are even trying to make peace with an ending that has already happened here. Or you're trying to make peace with worst case scenarios so that you can develop the courage to actually reach out and communicate. That's another story I'm hearing. Yeah. Oh, Two of Cups. Okay, you feel some type of way towards somebody here, but you're too afraid. You know, it's really funny too, because somebody in your environment is also afraid and, feeling a strong attraction or a strong connection. Why is the King of Wands reversed in the outcome? This is someone standing on principle or someone feeling kind of like, what is this? Okay, this is a lack of courage, a lack of confidence. Some of you are dealing with someone with Leo in their chart. Someone here feels weak and they feel like someone has very, very high expectations of them. There's a fear of disappointment. Someone feels that. Either this is you, Go Gang, or this is someone you're dealing with, or it's a mutual thing. But someone is afraid that they're going to let somebody down, or that something's not going to be mutual and someone's just not going to be impressed with them, or it's kind of a fear of like being judged, or it's this feeling of weakness. It's possible somebody feels weak and that's why they're not reaching out, and this could be you or someone you're dealing with. What is this? Why is the Strength reverse here with the King of Wands reverse, please? Hangman. Okay, so that's stalling, not shot calling. This is just looking at things in a new way, getting perspective, or clearing a path, releasing some things, giving something time. And oh yeah, someone's avoiding somebody. Seven of Swords. What? And the Three of Cups reverse. Okay, what? Somebody here, the Nine of Cups reverse, Nine of Swords, death. Some of you have ended a situation with someone that was really shady, dipping out on you all the time, lying, overindulging, drinking too much for some of you, or just involving themselves in a bunch of shady BS, avoiding you, others of you don't know what's going on. We have the Moon driving this whole situation with, the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Wands reverse. So for some of you, there's been a lot that has been hidden. This reading is not going to be for all of you, so please don't force it if it's not your reading. But I do see, in the crowning position, there's a lot of love here. And there's this waiting energy of like wanting to stabilize the situation, come together with someone, have them over, something like that. Let me clarify the Four of Wands real quick in your crowning position. Yeah, you've been trying to get on the same page or build a bridge with someone and you haven't been able to get their cooperation. And you're running out of patience here. Or somebody is in this situation. Someone's losing their cool. But your challenge is to just throw yourself into your grind, Goat Gang. There could be a strong attraction here. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have a lot of signs on the board. You're dealing with someone here that may want to apologize, may want to reach out, but they have two. I get a lot of nervous and fearful energy off of someone here. Some of you are dealing with someone that knows that they're in the doghouse or something, or they I don't know. This is not going to be for all of you, but somebody here is, it could just be as simple as like they got nerves, they're scared, they don't know what to say, they're real shy, and they're debating on whether to reach out at all. It's weird because you're dealing with the same type of thing. And some of you have already ended this situation, whatever this is. But at the heartbeat of the reading, we have this feeling out in the cold energy, and there's this lack of communication. And your challenge is to literally just stay on your grind. Just keep on climbing, keep on ascending, keep on mastering your grinds. Don't get your time wasted. In other words, just keep on ascending. And some of you, it's about leading by example, All right, let's look at love. What messages need to come forward for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium, and the person most on their mind? What is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium, and the person on their mind? Some of you, the challenge is to work on communication blockages as well with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords reverse. That's going to be for some of you. It's not going to be for all of you, but others of you, your challenge is to just throw yourself into what you do have control over. Your upward ascension, your upward climb, your upward momentum, your continued success and mastery. Like in spite of this lack of communication or whatever the struggle bus is, the feeling out in the cold with someone. I don't know. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Go game. Messages that need to come forward for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium, and the person on their mind. Yeah, Saturn rolling through, your second house. I mean, sure, it's money. It's your grind. It's what you do to make a living. But it's also your self-esteem, your self-worth. And if there's been some frustrating situations going on in your deeper, like intimate personal life, your 8th house, don't let that get your self-worth. Don't let that get you down. Oh, I love you guys. I love painting the trees in the fall. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. You're so rad. That just felt like a big hug. Thank you. I love you guys. All right, go gang. Let's see what's going on between you and the person on your mind. All right, Capricorn. All right, we got 8 of Pentacles reversed. So it's possible someone's not putting any work into something right now, or there's a need to not give something the time of day, or give anything more of your energy. And then we have stubborn energy. Something's not budging here, or someone's not budging. I don't know. And okay, we got a mutual feeling of not being seen, not being acknowledged, or feeling ignored, passed over, or a lack of confidence in a situation, which is coming out a lot for people this week with this Leo Aquarius axis. Under that, we have the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Sun reverse. So delayed happiness or lack of confidence, somebody ignoring something or deceiving themselves about a situation here, not wanting to see something. A lot of frustration here, a lot of frustrated energy. And then we have the 8 of Swords, which was your approach. Some of you are literally feeling snowed out by someone, just kind of set aside, deprived of information, left to your own devices to figure it out, I don't know, just piece things together. All right, you're showing up trying to stay in control of your life, of your empire, of your situation, real boss daddy energy. Some of you have Aries in your big three somewhere, but you're really showing up as just very stoic, kind of armored up. And I'm sure you have your reasons. On your mind, the Chariot. So you could be dealing with someone at a distance from you. It's funny because showing up next to the Emperor, it's like the Emperor is giving the Chariot the side eye. So you could be dealing with someone with Cancer in their big three somewhere, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but you maybe want to move on from a situation, or in the very least, you're like, what do I have control over in my life? Let's focus on that. Some of you, it's a travel situation, moving, I don't know. But this is just a real adrenalized, like, onward, type of vibe. Like, I'm even hearing like a whip cracking, like, whoosh, onward. Like, it's like that. Yeah, you didn't see something coming. Some of you are just back to the drawing board in a particular situation. You could be starting over from scratch in some way, shape, or form, whether it be emotionally or otherwise. You're just back to the drawing board, back to square one. How you're being seen by the person on your mind, let down, feeling like major letdown, big disappointment, disillusioned, let down. How you're seeing yourself, you're excited, you're open to new possibilities, you're focused on new creative potentials, fun, joy, what gets you inspired. You're seeing yourself as pretty much hanging in there, keeping your spirits up. You're kind of open and to life here in how you're seeing yourself. You're definitely receptive and open to communications. You're friendly with others around you, regardless of what you may be dealing with inside. You're bringing a very resilient energy, which Saturn through your second house has really helped you with. It's literally a cycle of mastery of not just your money and your grind or your wallet, but your self-worth, your spine, your dignity, your values. In your feelings, you're focused on healing. You're trying to take things one day at a time and keep your cool. You don't want to make rash decisions or rash moves. Your main focus here is just trying to stay mellow, stay cool, stay chill, and just take it one day at a time. Some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, or you're dealing with someone that does. Person on your mind is showing up sad. Okay, so somebody here is either focused on self-love, or they're feeling kind of cold emotionally, or there's dealing with something that's making them sad, or they're just stuffing down their feelings for one reason or another. On their mind, yeah, somebody here is either emotionally unavailable, or they feel like you are. I don't know. Energy they're bringing, they have unfinished business to wrap up, or they feel like this isn't over. How you see them, ignoring you, ignoring calls, ignoring texts, ignoring, accountability, not showing up, essentially. How they see themselves, wow, I didn't expect that. So they see themselves as like feeling some type of way for somebody here. I don't know. And their feelings, they're paranoid for some reason. So they see themselves as in a very like important connection to them, or in the very least, like, they feel connected up to you or to someone, but they're feeling paranoid in their feelings for some reason. Something's got this person feeling fearful and afraid and very guarded, very defensive and afraid. Energy between you, we have the Star, we have the Lover's reverse, and we have the Four of Cups. So that's a really weird mixed bag of energies going on here. We have this mutual desire possibly to heal a situation, or there's this mutual admiration going on between you and someone where you really look up to one another, almost idolize each other. With the Star here, there could be distance involved for some of you with the Star here and the Chariot on your mind, or there's just something unreachable or sort of like distant and something unreachable about this. There's this mutual feeling of with the Lover's reverse here, either there's been a betrayal, or there's distance, or it feels like something is in the way, and there's this mutual feeling of rejection between you and this person. Like neither of you are really pleased with what's on offer here with the Four of Cups, or someone here in the very least is afraid of rejection, feels rejected, is getting rejected. I don't know. This is a card for Moon in Cancer. That could be relevant to some of you. But there's this feeling, both of you feel ignored and a lack of confidence going on here. This is so weird. You're seeing yourself as open to communicate, but you're also bringing this really boss daddy energy with this emperor vibe. It's kind of like I was saying at the beginning of the read, Coking. The Venus-Pluto opposition perfected this week. And I want y'all to realize and don't forget that with Pluto rolling through your sign, and for those of you with Goking rising, rolling through your first house, Goking, you're coming to, whether you realize it or not, you're packing some power. You have like that plutonic magnetism going on that, you know, it can attract a lot of really intense like scenarios towards you on the one hand, but on the other, it can also be it can actually come across as intimidating without you even trying or realizing. So do be aware of that, because you are bringing this like really boss daddy energy, and it's like, yeah, like bring that energy, but definitely be aware of the power that Pluto is bringing y'all. Like, it's a powerful vibe. Let's clarify your next move. What is your next move, Go Gang? What's Capricorn's next move in this situation? You're feeling yourself. You're just like in your own energy here. Card for Capricorn. Damn, Go Gang. With the Tower? What is going on here? What is going on? You're feeling some type of way in your next move. Let's clarify, or let's pull for the, what's the person on your mind? What is their next move? Whoa. Okay. Okay. Person on Capricorn's mind, what's their next move? Okay, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody knows they have to wrap something up, or they're burdened by their feelings, or they're repressing a lot. Both of you could actually be repressing a lot with you showing up as the devil and then as the 10 of Wands. What's going on here? Let's clarify both your next moves. It's very complex. Wow. Not a simple reading. Let's clarify this. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, reverse. Someone knows that something is not in the bag. It's not secure, or the long-term security of a situation feels compromised to them, and it's burdening them for some reason. Let me clarify this. The Fool. And the Ace of Swords. For whatever reason, for some of you, communication is like a big deal to somebody over here. They feel like to communicate with you, or to like, I don't know, is like a big risk. That's a weird vibe. Let me clarify your next move. Oh, you're entirely focused on you, okay? You're focused on your health, your wealth, your money, your finances, getting that bread. Like, you're going into like, into this, I don't give a fuck energy. It's so lame that I gotta watch my language now because of YouTube, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, it's all about that long-term like vision, man. I gotta just hang in there. All right, let's clarify your next move. You're like going balls to the wall, Go Gang. You're all about you in your next move and your desires, what you want. You're going into like a mode here. What is this? Death reverse? What? And the Hermit. What? And the Ace of Wands reverse. Let me clarify how you're viewing this person. You and this person are both like tripping out. It's almost like this vibe of like you both want something so bad that it's actually in the way of getting it. for both of you. Like this person's tripping out on, they feel like even just a small, like, hey, what's up is just, oh, that's too big of a risk. Like, what is that about? Let me clarify this Judgment reverse. The Hierophant? What? Let me clarify this. Some of you really respect this person. Or there's someone here that is just really important to you. What? Let me clarify this. The Six of Cups? You're like missing this person, or you see this person as missing you. You really respect someone here, but for some reason you see them as ignoring you. Why do they see you as the Ten of Cups reverse? The Seven of Swords reverse. You both see each other as ignoring this connection. Seven of Swords reverse is like the minor arcana Judgment in reverse, you know, kind of, in a way, because, you know, Seven of Swords in reverse is like self-deception. And the Knight of Cups, this person sees you as kind of wearing your heart on your sleeve, or no. What are they feeling? Let's look at their feelings, because this is really confusing. This person sees themselves as the Two of Cups. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Oh, I love you guys. Let me clarify this. Why are they feeling this way? They're real paranoid and guarded. Frustrated, too. It's like they have their walls up and they're frustrating themselves. They're real pent up and frustrated, but guarded. And Hanged Man. So they're... What? And the Six of Swords. What is this person feeling towards Goat Gang? They're really just guarded. They're blocking you out, and they're frustrated with their own defense mechanisms. Why do they... What? Why do they see themselves as the Two of Cups? The Three of Cups. Okay. Let's get one more. And the Ace of Pentacles. So they see themselves as... Oh, man. What is going on here? Somebody here has secret passions, and they feel like they're missing an opportunity, or they feel regret, loss, disappointment, or they feel like they let you down, or they feel like you were a big letdown to them. They see themselves as having like made a serious offer, or like offered to like hang out with you, or gather with you, or reconcile with you. Three of Cups. So that could mean any or all of those. Like, and they maybe feel friend zoned, and so they pulled their energy back, or they retracted their offer. Queen of Wands reverse. I don't know. Let me clarify your feelings towards this person. It's hard to even figure out what's going on here. The Empress reverse. What? There's a lot of like fear, insecurity, and like various, like, I don't know what's going on here. What are you feeling towards this person? Four of Swords. You feel checked out. Healing, recovering, recuperating. And you feel like your happiness is delayed for some reason. Sun reverse. Some of you are even dealing with a little bit of low-grade depression because of delays, or you feel like this person is ignoring you, or not wanting to be accountable for the disunity going down between you. It's funny because I feel like the way that you guys are looking at each other, both of you are looking at each other like, you make the move. No, you're the one that has to make the move. It's like you're both looking at each other as being the one responsible for the disunity between you. That's what I'm seeing. Let me clarify this. What are you feeling towards this person? There's a mutual feeling of rejection here. And also a mutual feeling of deep admiration as well. Like almost like idolatry with the star here, but disunity. You're not happy. You're really sad with this. Like you're feeling kind of let down, sort of sad. You want there to be change. You want there to be a shift in the energy. Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are even praying like for divine intervention at this point. Yeah, Two of Swords. You want the stalemate to break. And you're both looking at each other as like, you're the reason for the stalemate. No, you are the reason for the stalemate. It's weird. Let me clarify how they're seeing you. The Seven of Cups. So they see you as either deluded, delusional, confused, fantasizing, having wishful thinking, deluding yourself, or being like one of their options, or having a lot of options. Some of them feel like they're just one of your options. I don't know. Let's clarify this. Yeah, they're trying to figure out why. They're filling in the blanks because they feel like you won't get on the same page, or they can't get on the same page with you. So they're kind of just trying to figure out why that is. So they're filling in the blanks. Why does this person have King of Cups reverse on their mind? They feel stuck. They feel unable to walk away from something here. They're tormented. This person is like perching on their furniture like a golem about something. They're super paranoid. They're ripping out their hair, and they're like not wanting their emotions to be involved. They feel like they have unfinished business either with you or with someone. I don't know. What? Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. The Tower. Okay, Two of Pentacles reverse. And the Page of Pentacles. This is really hard to figure out. Some of them are scared you're going to drop them and friend zone them. Others of them feel like you've already done that. Others of them are like really overwhelmed and they're trying to work on themselves, improve themselves. Or buck up and deal and like be, you know, friend zoned. Like put it in the friend zone. Like they this is weird. Some of them literally feel friend zoned. That's a weird like vibe, but maybe that's for somebody. What is this Ace of Cups reverse? Eight of Pentacles reverse. And the Five of Pentacles with this nervous energy, this tongue-biting energy, and this unstable situation of like, let's come together, but it's like not happening. It's in flux. So this person feels out in the cold, and they feel like either you're no longer putting any work into this. It's like you're both looking at each other as like, it's your move. And you're like, no, it's your move. It's neither of you. Both of you see each other as kind of basically abandoning or ignoring this connection for the time being. Let me clarify their next move towards you. The Five of Wands. What? Let's get one more. And the Six of Wands reverse. Why did I just hear the squeaky shoes from Kung Pao into the fist when I saw that combination of cards? I'm a man too, you know? Like, Five of Wands, Six of Wands reverse. Somebody here is like scared that they're gonna lose or scared that they're gonna be ignored and overlooked. Somebody here feels like you're highly desirable. Why do they feel like it's such a risk to approach you? They feel left out. This person feels left out of your life, snowed out, ghosted, FOMO, deprived of information. And you are just pulling your energy. Like, I don't know what you're doing in your next move. It's tripping me out. Devil, you're pissed about something. You're cutting somebody out, or you're just like upset. Some of you are stewing in some kind of butt hurt here. What is this here for? It's about communication and a lack of it. It's like bothering you about the communication blockages. It's really like, for those of you that this reading is meant for, there's blockages between you and someone, whether it be actual physical distance or literal communication issues, and it's really starting to get to you. Or you're cutting somebody out and laying down boundaries with somebody here. I don't know. What is this? There's something here you're really having a hard time letting go of. Death reverse, clarifying the Devil. What is the Devil? Four of Wands reversed. This situation of being in flux between you and someone that you want to get on the same page with, you want to come together with them, you want to go to their house, you want to have them over at your house, whatever. Some sort of gathering, celebration. You're like tripping out on the blockages around whatever this is. This person, I don't know what is going on or who's responsible for what, but there's this. Some of you are straight up like, I mean, we have the Star in the mutual, Lovers reverse, Four of Cups. This isn't going to be for all of you. But there could have been at one point or another, like some sort of third party interference, some sort of like Ricky Lake situation. I don't know. But somebody's got to get kicked off the island. And or on top of that, if that's, your story, there's this really weird situation going on where you're both admiring someone, maybe from afar or from a distance, but it's like almost to this unhealthy level of like celebritizing or like idolizing, where it's like there's no real life interaction, there's no communication, there's these blockages of communications, but it's like either you're intimidating somebody and you don't even realize it, go gang, or you're both intimidating each other. I don't know, but this is weird. Somebody's scared they're going to get ignored. What are you doing in your next move? You could be cutting somebody out, laying down boundaries so that you can get something to take off between you and someone else. I don't know. Why is the Five of Swords reversed here? You do not want to waste your time. It's like you're making some kind of action, decisive moves, and you're like, you better not waste my time. Like, I don't know what this is. Five of Cups. Yeah, there's something here around communication blockages or blockages in general between you and someone that has you feeling real strongly in your next move. I don't know what you're doing, but you're like, there's some real heavy breathing energy, go gang. You're like, that's it. Like I don't know, you're just like kind of obsessing over something. Some of you are afraid, or there's something you're repressing, or there's something real carnal going on here. I don't know. This is weird though. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. Person on Capricorn's mind, what is their feeling towards Capricorn? There could be a couple people coming up in your energy here. What is the person on Capricorn's mind feeling towards them? Sun in Aries, get back. Okay, so, or they're just asserting themselves. So we have some Aries energy coming up over here. Somebody here could be fiercely independent. Maybe stubbornly so, I don't know. Real autonomous energy coming out in somebody's feelings. A lot of defensiveness in someone's energy. A lot of defensiveness, even paranoia. Let's clarify this. Moon in Virgo. There is someone over here that is just super anxious, very nervous energy, anxious. And restless as well. Mercury in Aries, restless, anxious, nervous, stubbornly independent, guarded, very defensive. Isn't letting you in, and resistant as well, super stubborn. And they're seeing you as like the problem, apparently. I don't know. Like, what loss? Okay, somebody here's taking an L. Saturn in Pisces. Somebody here's taking an L. They're dealing with some kind of karma. And whoa, Venus and Sagittarius. What is going on here? Someone could really be going through it. There's too much weird contradicting energy going on here. This is confusing, go gang. I don't know who this is for. There could be a couple of different people's energies over here. Someone's getting kicked off the island. Somebody's taking an L. And then somebody's like really excited, and they're, what? Let me clarify the person on your mind, what are their feelings towards you in their next move? Person on Capricorn's mind. There's like this mutual admiration going on between you and someone, but there's this like train wreck in the way. It's like a dumpster fire and it's in the way. I don't know. What is this? Okay, what? Enthusiasm. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You have temperance in your feelings. So you could literally be dealing with a Sagittarius. But somebody here is like real excited. They're like wagging. Every time I see this card, I always think of a dog's tail wagging. Like, I don't know what it is. It's something about the look on his face and just the energy of Sagittarius. You know, it's just like, it's happy-go-lucky. It's just like super happy. So someone here is really excited. What is going on here? What's coming out? Jupiter in Scorpio? Whoa. Somebody here feels some type of way. It's intense. Like compelled. It's almost like they're trying to hide how intensely excited they feel about something, or they're trying to keep this hidden or on the low, or they're trying to, what is this? Oh, Jupiter in Leo. Yeah, somebody over here is absolutely lit. And maybe they're trying to submerge that. Some of them are really confused about where they stand with you. Saturn and Sagittarius just came out, and so they don't want to they don't want their intensity to leak out, you know? So they're really trying to it's kind of like the Cat Stevens vibe, like, I can't keep it in. Okay, but instead of that, they're like, I gotta keep it in. I gotta keep it in. I can't let it out. Like, it's like that. Like, they're trying to. What are your feelings towards the person on your mind? What is even going on here? This is just Virgo gang. What are you feeling in this situation? Oh, I do. Yes, I do personal readings. There's a link in the community section. I share an astrology blog every day. If you click that link, it'll take you to my website, and you'll see the booking, how to book a reading with me on my website. What are you feeling towards this situation or poor person? Okay, Sun in Capricorn. You are really feeling yourself, like 100%. Some of you are dealing with someone with strong Capricorn in their chart, but you're feeling yourself, but you're not playing. Like, with that coming out in your feelings, you're not playing around. You ain't messing. You mean what you say, and you say what you mean. Like, you're not playing around. You're all about integrity farms here, Capricorn. Let me clarify this. And Sun in Cancer. Okay, so you pulled the Cancer Capricorn axis, 4th house, 10th house. You are not messing around. And Sun in Scorpio just flew out. So you're pulling all Sun. Just given the fact that you pulled all Sun, I really feel like you want to illuminate things, cleanse things with the ray of the sun. Like, very literally, you want to get to the bottom of something. Sun in Scorpio. Some of you have really endured something for a long time, or I don't know. And you're wanting to secure that. You're focused on securing a bag. You're like, one way or another. But you don't feel like, some of you feel insecure in a situation. Saturn in Taurus. Some of you even feel like there's something that you want that some of you feel like you're maybe somebody or something along the way has made you feel like you're not enough in one way or another, or you feel like you don't deserve a situation or a person. I don't know. This is weird. What are you feeling in this situation? Yeah, wow. You're trying to get organized. What are you doing in your next move? Let's clarify this. Why is the devil here? You want to reveal something that's been really bugging you. Some of you have been, stuffed this down for a long time, or you're obsessing on whether to open up, whether to be real about something. Mercury in Sagittarius. And Moon in Capricorn. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely trying to. It's like you're worried about what would the emotional consequences be if I let the cat out of the bag and I made Cat Stevens and I couldn't keep it in. So I don't know. You're like thinking about the consequences of like, what if I reveal my my true self, my final form? Like, I don't know. What is this? What are you feeling? What are you feeling in your next move? Wow, you're really not playing. You just pulled Venus and Capricorn. We have Mars and Libra at the bottom of the deck. You have a choice. You're at a crossroads. You're feeling very powerful about a situation. We have Jupiter in Sagittarius under that, card called Principle. Some of you are thinking about the principle of the matter for some reason, or you're standing on principle. You could be laying down boundaries based on principle. I don't know. But you are not playing around. Some of you are laying down some serious boundaries and you're like, listen, I'm married, or I don't know. Venus and Capricorn, you're committed to something. You're definitely committed to something or someone that is like your sparkle notion. And you're laying down some kind of boundaries. But you could also be feeling really inhibited, I'm hearing, in regards to what you'll show to someone. You're really tripping out on it in your next move. This is all clarifying the devil. And the devil represents repression, fear, oppression, feeling bound and restricted, inhibited, scared. You know, what is this? Clarify the devil and Capricorn's next move, please. What is this all about? Jupiter and Gemini. This is about communication. You're tripping out about communication, whether to communicate or not, whether to open up. Some of you feel like if you open up, it'll be automatically considered oversharing. You don't want to overshare. You don't want to have a vulnerability hangover, I'm hearing. I don't know. What is this person's next move? Person on Capricorn's mind. Oh, man. Good Lord. Let's clarify this. Person's next move. Person on Capricorn's mind. They're holding a lot in too. They're trying to hide their enthusiasm. Like I said. Empathy. Moon in Pisces. Whoever this is, Capricorn, they're very tuned into you psychically. They're very sensitive to the vibration of this situation. They'll probably mirror you and take cues from you. So you might be in more of a leadership role in this situation than you may realize. So if you're tripping out on something, it's possible a little will go a long way, you know, in this situation. So if there's been communication hangups between you and someone, like, you don't need to like compose like a Hemingway essay or anything. Like, even just a simple like "what's up" will probably suffice in a situation, or even just baby steps. You know, like, it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be absolutely like definitive. Just, getting something going or clearing a blockage is going to take time, I'm hearing. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you. Oh, they're like really lit about you. Venus and Leo, they're kind of taking cues from you, whoever this is. They're kind of taking cues from you. Somebody over here is really sensitive. And then there's somebody over here that's absolutely like, I don't know, some of you are dealing with a couple of different energies. Someone's very guarded, scared, taking an L, or feeling like they're taking an L, confused. They don't know where they stand with you. Yeah, Moon in Aries. Somebody here is really, they're good at being alone. They're emotionally independent, but I can definitely see that somebody here definitely wants to, they want to open up too. They want to be more open about something. And they're like, it's almost, both of you are hoping that the other breaks the ice, is what I'm hearing. This isn't going to be all of your stories, but this is real specific for somebody out there. I'm seeing it in the cards here. It's like both of you are looking at the other like, no, you break the ice, and no, you break the ice. And there's also evidence of something more complicated going on here for some of you. Like other people being involved, like outside interferences, third-party situations, feelings of like unrequited, like feelings like this is one-sided. But then this mutual admiration going on, but both of y'all feeling rejected, or there being this feeling of like, they don't really like me, or somebody needing to get kicked off the island. What is the Lovers reverse and the mutual energy, please? Let's clarify this. Quarrel, Mars and Cancer. So you and someone have been on different pages, or your desires have been at odds with somebody in this situation. Let's clarify the star. Clarify the star. Why is this here? Clarify the star. Mars and Taurus. Okay, there's been a long, ongoing mutual admiration and kind of like hero worship that's been going on between you and someone. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it's been going on a long ass time. Okay, Mars and Taurus. That's like long game, like going on for a long time. What's this? Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups. Drama. Okay. 3 is a crowd. You see that knot? Like somebody's got to get kicked off the island, yo. Like there's this mutual feeling of rejection going on between you and someone, possibly because of a third wheel type of energy. Whether that third wheel be another person, a job, you know, like other commitments elsewhere to like family, like, you know, third party can represent anything. It could be a PS5 for all we know. You know, it's like something has been interfering, and it's caused like this weird competitive energy I'm hearing with this Leo vibe here. I don't know. Harmony. Wow, Sun in Libra. So there's this mutual desire between you and someone to get on the same page and to harmonize, but I just feel like there's a lack of confidence on both you and someone's part, or just outside interference, or things that have been unspoken, misunderstandings. Let me clarify the person on your mind. What are they feeling towards you? Person on Capricorn's mind. Principle, Jupiter and Sagittarius. So somebody over here could be very, very concerned with principle, the principle of a situation. I don't know what that means. That could be one of several different things. Maybe they don't want to like pressure you. Maybe they feel like there's something else going on here and they don't want to I don't know. Let's clarify this. What does this even mean? Okay, Mercury in Scorpio. What this person doesn't know is freaking them out. Like they feel like there's a mystery or a rabbit hole about this situation. Jupiter in Aries. Let's get one more. A Sun in Aquarius. And Moon in Aquarius. This person is trying to, whoever this is, they've been trying to find higher ground about their emotions. That's really interesting because you, Go Gang Rising, Mercury has been rolling through your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, broader vision, you know, and that house, when Mercury enters that house, not only is it great for like, yeah, it's great for like studying, learning, expanding the mind and expanding the consciousness, but it ultimately what it represents is it's about higher ground. It's about, you know, it's like right after the 8th house, which is very broody. It's very consumed with its emotions. It's very consumed with like mystery, intrigue, compulsion, you know, obsessions. And then we reach the 9th house. And that's all about reaching higher ground and trying to get a higher understanding that benefits everyone involved in a situation. You know, it's like in the 8th house where we can get really caught up in like attachment, particular outcomes, power dynamics, control issues, and all of that. And the 9th house is all about let's pray for the best outcome for everyone involved. Let's seek higher ground. Somebody over here has been trying to seek higher ground in a situation in regards to something they're dealing with, or in regards to what they feel like they're picking up off of you. So they don't really know. Some of you are dealing with someone that doesn't know how to act towards you, and they've been trying to cut off from their emotions. They don't like it, but they feel, some of you are dealing with someone that's like doing a lot of reading. They're fucking reading, excuse me. Sorry, YouTube. I know you guys don't care. Like, you guys are just like, keep it real. We don't care. But like, YouTube is like, punished. Like, sit in the corner, dunce hat. Let me clarify this page of Pentacles. Yeah, wow. It's clarified by Moon in Libra. It's called companionship. This, whoever this is, they're like studying something. They could be studying like relationships. I don't know why I just pictured like some of them are doing like, oh, I don't know. They're like studying something. They're trying to improve they could be trying to improve their approach to relationships. Yeah, wow, Sun in Gemini. This person's doing a lot of studying, a lot of reading, a lot of writing, or a lot of learning. Some of them are literally doing math, or they're doing like they're doing like synastry reports, or like they're trying to understand something. Whoever this is, they're trying to understand something going on in their relationship life for some of you, or their approach to relationships. They're really kind of in this like they're in their head. They've been in their head about something. Yeah, wow. Saturn and Capricorn, they're getting real serious. This person is like not playing. Some of them are doing a lot of reading, a lot of book learning, or a lot of, in the very least, they're working on themselves. They could be learning something, or they're really dedicated to learning or improving themselves in some way, improving a situation. Mars in Sagittarius, this person doesn't want to pressure you. Others of them feel pressured to improve themselves, like they would lose you if they don't. That's a weird vibe. Yeah, Mercury in Virgo. Wow. So Mercury's in Virgo right now. Some of you are dealing with someone with Capricorn in their chart. Mercury's going through Capricorn's 9th house. That's not going to be for all of you, but they're really freaked out. This person is really anxious in their mind. They're very anxious. They're very eager to improve. They're anxious, though. They're very cautious. They don't want to pressure you. I feel they're trying to get higher ground on their emotions. Yeah. Let me clarify your psychic state. What's the Chariot? Mercury in Libra. So you're either tempted by someone, maybe at a distance from you, or by travel, or like you want to communicate with someone. You want to like get control over a communication situation, or get on the same page with someone. Yeah, Mars and Libra. You have a choice. Some of you have a choice between two different paths or two different people, and you've got to like, I definitely see you getting really serious in your next move about something, laying down some firm boundaries with somebody, like in no uncertain terms, like you're not playing. Yeah, wow, you feel really vulnerable. You just pulled Venus in Cancer. This is something very close to your heart. You're feeling really vulnerable about something here. Mars in Aquarius. You're doing something really unusual. Like you feel out of your comfort zone with whatever this decision or this situation is. You're going to innovate. You're wanting to have control over this situation, though. Ultimately, Mars and Capricorn, you're definitely going to be you're standing up for yourself right now in one way or another. You're definitely taking the reins of your life. You're taking control of your life. You feel back to the drawing board in regards to a situation or a dynamic that you feel really strongly about. Moon in Scorpio. This is an intense reading. I gotta close it out, Go Gang. Let's clarify how they're seeing you, and then I'll pull you a Romance Angels card. How is this person seeing Capricorn? Venus in Aries, lust. Wow. So this person could see you as really, really driven. That's also the card that, Venus in Aries in the tarot, and the traditional tarot, corresponds with the Four of Wands. So they could see you as, and then we have Saturn in Aries at the bottom of the deck. They could see you as ready to take a calculated risk, or wanting to. Maybe in regards to a new beginning, or some of them feel like you're gonna get away, in some way. Like they could see you as that. Like oh no, let's get one more. Oh, they see you as like having really good self-control. Jupiter and Capricorn and Venus and Aries. That's a really intense combination. Some of them see you as having really, really good control over your sexual energy, like keeping it in, like reining it in. It's like they sense something going on under the surface. But somebody here may be very attracted to you, but also hold you in very high respect too, is what I'm hearing with that card. You see someone here is someone here, you respect someone here too, almost like teacherly vibes with the Hierophant here. But you both see each other as ignoring this and as responsible for the disunity between you. It's really weird. Let's clarify how you're viewing them, and then pull your romance. It's Moon in Taurus. You see somebody over here is very sensual, you know, maybe even indulgent, or like you want to like be physically near them, or you see them as wanting to be physically near you. And Saturn in Cancer. Some of you see somebody here as like a charity case. Oh man. You also see them as somebody here is like maybe holding back their emotions, maybe emotionally inhibited, or some maybe even a little bit cold. Saturn in Libra. Someone here, you see them as devoted, but you also see somebody here as like maybe two-faced or trying to be too many different things to too many different people, or wearing too many different hats. You could also be dealing with a couple of people over here, and somebody's got to get like kicked off Go Gang Island. They just don't like, you know, on principle. I don't know. Go Gang. Let's get you a Romance Angels card. I gotta close this out. What are some messages that need to come forward for Goat Gang? Romance Angels, assemble. Yeah, your next move is tripping me out though, because it's like there's some anger there. There's some butthurt. There's some bitterness. It's like you're hurt. There's pain. There's anger. There's a lot coming up that maybe has been repressed for a long time. For those of you that this reading is for, you're definitely, I don't know what you're doing, but you're definitely acting in your own interests. That's for sure. That's for show. Like you're acting in your own interests. You're not playing around. It's almost like this vibe of like, I don't know why I just heard this, but it's like this vibe of maybe somebody at one point or another has like called you selfish, and you're like, oh, I'm selfish. And you're like, okay, I'll show you selfish. And you just go full blown like goat mode. I don't know. You're definitely acting in your own interest in your next move. Is what I see. Some of you are afraid of communicating your truth, though, like you really want to. Let's get some Romance Angels card. What does Capricorn most need to hear? Messages for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Oh, codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life. Some of you want to cut something out that's like really unhealthy. Free yourself is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you have just had it with something. You've had it. You're like fed up. You're wanting to cut something out that either something or someone that you haven't been able to let go of, or that hasn't let go of you or won't let go of you, or something that you felt bound to. Something like dysfunctional, toxic, unhealthy, like whatever it is, like it's your wow. Let's get a couple of the cards for Go Gang. Those were some intense ones to come out like in combo like that. What does Capricorn need to hear? We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together with calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together with getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I don't know who this is for, but you're making some big moves for those of you that this is for in your next move. And it's kind of game changing. It's interesting looking at what's going on over here, because there's a lot going on over here. It's like there's this Fool energy. It's like there's this new beginning starting over at 0. And then there's this closing out energy, this 10 of wands, like something being overdone with, a burden being like finally brought to the top of a hill, which is really fascinating to me because Mars finally gets out of its awkward square with your ruling planet, next week. And it's going to move into Gemini. So if you have felt stuck, frustrated, and everything, like, take heart, Goat Gang. You're going to start to feel a lot more freed up, once it enters Gemini. That is your 6th house, Goat Gang rising. So you will be busy. Some of you are going to be too busy for BS. You're going to really, so this is all about, valuing yourself, valuing your own time, and not like letting anybody like devalue your time. Don't let anybody waste your time, and value your own desires, like above all, like what you really want, what you feel you're worth, and all of that. So these are some intense transits. This full moon, it's your 2nd house of self-worth, and there's something here that you're just not going to take anymore. It looks like, for those of you who this reading was for, this is weird. Let's pull one for this person's side and close it out. Because, I mean, what is even going on over here? Let's get a couple of cards for the person on Goat Gang's mind. We got very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So someone over here just needs to like get congruent with what they want. They need to either make up their mind or get congruent. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, there's been communication blockages for some of you. A lot of opening up. Mars will enter. And then we got separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So some of you are definitely, someone's getting kicked off Goat Gang Island here. And then religious factors. So there's something really spiritual going on. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this situation. So Goat Gang, some of you need to cut out the crap and just stay true to yourself. Cut out anything that, is unhealthy for you, for sure. As far as your connections go, like that's something's got to give. I don't know. But I hope this helped. I hope that you guys got something out of this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys are a joy. It's such a pleasure to read for you. I love you guys huge. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.